I started a new journey in solo leveling Rise with my new free-to-play account. Of course, I have my main account, which is a pay-to-win, but I decided, you know what, it's going to be an interesting one and pretty much useful to provide some guidances and tips by my own example for new players, for free-to-play players. That's why I'm doing this. And day 6, I was able to complete Baran normal mode in Workshop of Brilliant Light, and this is Rudicalix Video Games channel. So don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and let's begin. But before we're going to start, just real quick about Netmarble Content Creator Program. This is a program where I'm able to provide you some free codes with some additional rewards. So if you're enjoying my content and want to support me, the link is going to be in the pinned comment. You're going to my page, log in with your game account, hitting this support button, and in about 24 hours on your page you're going to receive new codes, and as soon as I'm going to receive some new missions and I will submit new videos, I will get more of them. And also not to mention about my Discord server. I'm building up my community, it's taking some time, but overall it's progressing, and the link is also going to be in a pinned comment. I have special roles for my members on YouTube, I have special roles for my supporters, always trying to answer whatever questions you have, trying to help as much as I can, and also posting some regular announcements, so you're more than welcome to join it. Now let's get back to the main topic of this video. So of course the main thing is going to be about builds and teams, specifically for this one run, and actually when I was doing it I was level 63 if I remember correctly. I'm going to show you full battles so you will see everything on your own. Overall the total power was a little bit lower, but pretty much the same build. So I was using Hans Me, Min and Goto. And actually an important one thing about how to complete some endgame contents as soon as possible, it's going to be all about the perfect start at the very beginning, for new players specifically. And I have a full guide for beginners where I'm providing all tips, all guidances, what to focus on, how to build your teams and so on. And yeah, mostly I was talking about the win team. So unfortunately Goto is going to leave the raid up banner, and we'll see him in custom draw banner in one update, I guess, but overall it's not a big deal. You can build yourself Mirai also, and of course you can build yourself the fire team with Yusuyun. She is able to complete it. The only one issue about the fire team that they are requiring a little bit more investments rather than the win team. And specifically in my case, I was using Goto as the main DPS, so I wasn't summoning for Mirai. In my case, I am saving even more currency. But overall, let me present you my build. So for hunters, of course, I was using the most important ones for me, the most that I invested in. They are Hansemi, they're Min, and Goto as well. For shadows, as you can see, Igris is a shadow authority, so I was investing everything in his, let's say, levels, ranking, all into Igris. The other supports, like Serbi and Iron. For SGW specifically, Iron isn't that important. For hunters he is important. Remnant power, let me see, level 12 I have it right now, but before it was lower, it was around 9 or even 8, I don't remember exactly. For the weapons, for SGW, so I have A5 Demon King's Longsword. Many players, they don't believe in this one weapon, but it's doing pretty much great and it destroys everything, absolutely. For the second weapon, I have Stormbringer A2, so yeah, I'm summoning for it as well. I got some pretty decent luck, I should say, for this account at the very beginning. For the gears, they're not the best one, let's be real, like, I just got myself the first which I was able to get. I progressed a little bit, was trying to farm some better pieces in instance dungeons and in core missions. Most of them, they were garbage, so a lot of them I didn't really change, and some of them they're really random, let's be real. But overall, with such levels on a normal mode, it's not the most, let's say, important thing. It's going to be kinda important to balance things out, but overall you're going to receive quite enough of resources and stuff for free, so yeah, like course also, if you're going to receive something fairly decent which is going to balance your stats out, it's going to be a really nice addition. For the blessings, I picked from the selector the legendary Reawakening. I was lucky with getting myself an epic version of Sharp Perception and the rare version of Pulverize. For the survival one, just daily quest completion. It is what it is. I didn't change it really. For the skills, this one is important. So I got myself a selector rune, and of course I picked Magnifying Slashes. It's one of the best skills in this game so far, so yeah, I suggest it pretty much. The second one was Armor Break, the rare version. It breaks pretty decent, no questions about it. For the QTEs, the Overshadow for some additional damage, and the Thunderstorm again for some additional damage. If we're talking about ideal things, of course for SGW you want to get 4 pieces curse set with some decent stats, like focus on attack mostly, balance critical hit rate, critical hit damage, maybe a little bit focus on damage increase, and some defense penetration won't harm, but overall the major one are going to be attack and critical hit rate with critical hit damage at the very beginning. For accessories, 4 pieces expert set. For the first support unit, 8 pieces Burning Blessing. For the second one, Guardian and Sylph. For Goto, just 4 pieces Grid set and 4 pieces Outstanding Ability. That's the set that I'm using on him always. You can change it with some support additional sets, but I didn't really think about it too much, and it wasn't like that important. And overall, of course, when I was playing with hunters, these are exactly the sets that I was using in my runs. And let me show you real quick my stats right now that I have on SGW. So it's 23k attack, it's 50% critical hit rate, critical hit damage is kinda low, I need to bring it higher, and as soon as I'm going to receive some better cores, some better gears, of course I'm going to focus on this one as well. But these are the stats with which I was working, you should understand it. For the hunters real quick as well, I'm going to show you. So almost 40k HP on Goto, this is an important one. Critical hit rate a little bit below 50%, critical hit damage is kinda good. Defense penetration, damage increase, you can see everything on your own. MP consumption reduction isn't that important for him, it just again random the stats that I received from my gear sets. For Hansimi, HP I should say it's kinda low, again not that lucky with stats, but it is what it is. All the other stats you can see, pause it and just make it more clear for yourself. Her weapon A0, level 80, just whatever it was. For the skill levels, everything is here, and also important one to show for Goto, they are also here, and for Min, levels are here. And his stats, 36k HP, almost 37, which is a nice one. Critical hit damage for him, it should be definitely higher, but again, not enough from gears, not enough from cores. It is what it is. For Min, critical hit damage is kinda an important one, because from his ultimate he's going to provide 40% of his critical hit damage to other hunters. That's an important one. This is going to be important for Goto as well, so yeah, for you to keep in mind. For him you should focus on critical hit damage, that's pretty much obvious, but again, for now it is what it is. For explanation of the build, that's pretty much it. Just during the runs you will see everything on your own. Important things to keep in mind: how to do all the rotations. Of course you should use your support units, switch them fast enough, go into Goto. Also, when you're going to use Goto, you should summon shadows to apply all effects from them. We're talking about hunters. And try to manage ults from Goto and from Min at the same time, because this is going to deal more damage, that's pretty much obvious. When we're talking about SGW and battles with him, well, with my setup I didn't really have a lot of issues, so it was kinda easy, I should say. You should break, you should use, of course, first of all Stormbringer before using skill from the Demon King's longsword, and also do everything with the defense debuff which we're going to receive from the Shadow Step. Again, during the runs you're going to see everything on your own. Hope you enjoyed. Again, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and see you guys in the next one. Take care.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and pissed it away. I ain't fucking okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck in for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat from the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole damn week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million motherfuckers that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Whole life never when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame, I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My day really not tame, I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. for you, for you. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a goddamn mess. Hopeless, more tests, more blessed. Dug deep down trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Calm down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Whole life ever when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to run my pain. I see the sun coming out of that rain. My fame really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. I'm stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. I'm a slave for you.
We lost our minds in the darkness of night. We live to die. We lose our souls every day. We lost our minds. We don't remember what's wrong and what's right. What's right. The world is dead but we stay. 'Cause we are born as live and fight.